Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some good news that just recently came from Bitcoin, and then we have a billionaire giving us a lot of bad news about Bitcoin. So it's always good to look at both perspectives. We'll talk about that, and then we'll wrap it up with the UK or England. They are going to start their CBDC or central bank digital currency coming up very soon. So it's very important to talk about that because they do highlight a couple things that is applicable to the broader crypto market as well. But before we get on to those stories, let's check out the overall portfolio. And as you know, this is Crypto Elite, and in my channel, I'm 100% transparent, and every single video I give you an update to my portfolio. Not a lot of YouTubers do that, especially crypto YouTubers. They always like to keep their cards close, and you never actually know what their portfolio looks like. This is my main portfolio, and I have about $17,946, almost $18,000 at the time of this recording. A majority of that is Bitcoin, and I won't stay too much on Bitcoin because we're going to talk about it in the first two news stories. Next has to do with Ethereum. A lot of good things happening with ETH in the very near future as well. Soon I will be able to withdraw my ETH. I staked it on Coinbase. If you heard me before, I'll just reiterate it again, and I'm not very happy that I did that. So I do look forward to the Shanghai update coming very soon where I can withdraw my own Ethereum from an exchange and use it as I please. I'm going to send it directly to cold storage, but I look forward to that update coming very soon. Now, as you can see in my portfolio, I have USDC valued at $1,600. So it's official. I sold my THETA network. It's still listed there at the bottom, and that's one thing I don't like about this coin market cap portfolio tracker. Unfortunately, I'll have to delete that THETA network out of there, and it doesn't really reflect in my overall portfolio the same way that I would like it to. But once again, asking for suggestions. If anyone knows a different portfolio tracker out there, I'll definitely like to use that as well. Not to say that this one is bad, but if there's anything better, I'd love to use it. I also have Cardano. With that one, they just came out with their stablecoin, and they are doing good things, very good for the overall ecosystem. But yes, THETA network, I did sell it, the entire bag, and I will have a video coming out very soon as to why I sold my THETA network tokens. Yeah, I already made the video as to why I sold my T-Fuel. THETA, I think, is a little bit more juicier, and THETA I was going to hold on to for a long time, but I think I made the right decision, and like I said, that video will be coming soon. One reason why I haven't averaged into cryptos, as you can see, I just have that $1,600 worth of crypto, is because of the crypto fear and greed index. Right now, we're in potentially the start of a bull cycle, but also potentially maybe just a bull run within the greater bear market. And you can see the fear and greed index right now is in greed. And just last month, as you can see from these historical values, we were in fear. So we're not even in neutral. That's why I am not choosing to go all in on cryptos right now, because there could be a reversion to the mean, which I totally am expecting. I'm okay with waiting a couple days, weeks, and maybe even a month for a reversion to the mean to get back to a normal price range, and then I'll start averaging into the cryptos. So yes, I'm losing a couple of quick little swing trades here and there, but I'm okay with that because this is a very long-term portfolio. So moving on to those news stories, the first one has to do with the good news of Bitcoin. There's a new record that half of Bitcoin supply hasn't changed hands in 2 years. So people are indeed hodling their Bitcoin. And this is according to a Glassnode chart over here. 49% of the total Bitcoin supply has stayed in the same wallet for more than 2 years. And as you can see here, the Glassnode charts, they always take me a while to gauge my eyes onto it. But on the right-hand side, that's the price. And that's this white line over here. And then the left-hand side is this yellow chart and line, which is the total Bitcoin supply. And as you can see, it has not really changed hands all too much. As the price dipped down, there was a little bit of selling off there, but for the most part, for the past couple years, everyone has just been hodling. No one has been selling, and actually for the past couple of weeks, more people have been buying. And that's basically what this highlighted paragraph is saying, which is very, very interesting to see. Lastly, they say that some people believe that, of course, like I mentioned earlier in the video, the price of Bitcoin is going to continue to go down. Other people think that the bull run is just started, so we will just have to wait and see what's happening. So that's the good news on Bitcoin. The bad news has to do with billionaire Ray Dalio. He says that Bitcoin isn't an effective money, store of value, or medium of exchange. So this is something that he came out with, which is very, very interesting, because a couple years ago, he was impressed with Bitcoin and digital assets. And not only that, but he does say that although Bitcoin isn't perfect, the overall monetary system right now is in jeopardy. So maybe Bitcoin isn't perfect, but neither is the US dollar, neither is the Chinese yuan, neither is any other monetary money out there, monetary asset out there. So maybe Bitcoin may be the best of the worst out there. That is something that could be thought of as well. So some quotes from Ray Dalio. He says, "I think it's been quite an amazing 12 years in what it's accomplished, but it has no relation to anything." And like he said, or I said earlier, it's not effective money, it's not a store of wealth, and it's not an effective medium in exchange, which is very, very arguable. But like I said, it's always good to hear the pros and the cons. And what I would be more interested in seeing is, what is Ray Dalio actually doing? Does he hold any BTC? Does he hold any digital assets? Because it's very important to see what people are saying, but it's more important to actually see what they are doing. Because he could be saying this hoping that the price of Bitcoin continues to stay suppressed while he is purchasing Bitcoin. So that's just my 2 cents. We'll see what happens. Last thing I wanted to touch on is England is getting their CBDCs. It's not anytime soon. It is going to be by 2030. And they do say that they will likely need a digital pound because the usage of cash, it's going away. And with a CBDC, that just ensures that the rails for digital assets are there. So with CBDCs, it will make it easier for cryptos and other digital assets to be utilized as well. That's the main takeaway from this article that I wanted to share. I do want to continue to keep these videos short. So if you are interested in what I am doing, I have a portfolio of 5 to 10 Xers that have been doing great. Link in the description below to my Patreon. You can check that out. If not, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.